Hey guys, we need the right samples.
Dude, go for it.
Wait a minute.
Ready to go.
This is
Sound Off.
Rated T14.
Hear sound off, let them know how you feel. If the anger inside is real. Sound off, long before the bridges are burned. The powers that be, I wanna hear your words. Have you been hurt? Have you been walking around this world misunderstood? Have you been hurt? You gotta take back what you know is yours. Never hear sound off.
Welcome back to Sound Off, heard every Saturday morning on 98.5 KISS FM, beginning at 9 a.m., ending at 10 a.m. And Sound Off is a program designed totally with our young people in mind. Our goal is to make sure that we deal with issues that are relevant to our young people. And I am really excited to have in the studio with me on this morning, my friend
Brittany, Javante,
Brianna,
Angelica,
and Ruby.
of course, and Ruby. And this morning we're talking about something that I feel is really, really important. We're talking about the transition that's made from high school to college. And we talked about time management, discipline. We talk about knowing who you are, the adjustment. And so now let's talk about the fun part, the extracurricular activities, and putting that as the main focus, and then having academics as secondary. How dangerous is that?
It's not so much as dangerous. It just depends on your coach, because sometimes mainly the coaches want you to get your work done. Then some coaches want to be, you need to be at practice, you need to be doing this, you need to stretch, you need to go take an ice bath, you need to go do this and that. But it just depends on who your coach is and how you manage your time, because if you go ahead and do your work ahead of time or go to practice ahead of time, you better make sure you schedule time to do your work.
Okay.
Well, I think it's a whole thing with the discipline and the time management. You could put so much on your plate. Like me, my freshman year, I was involved and I had 6 classes my first semester.
Wow.
And so 6 classes, you got to balance all of that. And then I was working on top of that, and it's like going from class. Then sometimes I might have to leave class early to make sure I'm on the work on time. And then I'd be at work all day or to the night, and then have to come home and then do homework to go back to my next class the next day. It's a lot. You really have to be like on it and know what you're going for. And then, yeah, you're going to want to go out to parties and the functions at your school, and you have to make time for that. But you have to make sure that you're still doing your classwork, because your grades will start slipping. And if you got a scholarship, that life scholarship, you're not going to have that 3.0 at the end of the semester.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You have to maintain a 3.0. Let's emphasize that in order to keep that life scholarship.
And you have to have 30 credit hours.
Okay.
By the end of your first semester.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay, say that again. Courtney, you listening? Say that again.
You have to have a 3.0 grade point average and 30 credit hours.
Okay, let's just
before
make
your
okay.
sophomore
Because your mama and daddy needs for you to keep that life scholarship.
Exactly.
And a lot of parents out there going, that's right.
But it's harder than you think it is.
But keep the main thing the main thing.
Even if you do, I know people who just went to class every day. They didn't even have as many classes as I had, and still lost their life scholarship.
Do you still have yours?
I
Let's
don't.
not talk about that. I don't want to put you on blast.
No, I'll talk about it, because it was 2 classes that I thought that I wanted to be in, because I thought that I would have minored in them, but it's not what I want. And I realized that after I got that grade at the end of the semester.
That helped you to change your mind a
Yeah,
little bit.
it did. Yeah. So yeah, but I'm gonna work hard to get it back for next year.
Okay, because I was going to say, let's let people know that it's possible to keep it.
Yeah.
I mean, and I understand your position, because with the classes it was not what you wanted, but is it possible? Can you maintain that 3.0?
Yeah, it is
Okay.
possible.
I was able to maintain it, but it took hard work and it took a lot of my time. I'm up to 2 or 3 o'clock in the library, but I got my work done. Got to get it done.
Keeping that scholarship. What about you, Angelica?
coming with when it comes to involvement.
Right.
Not right now. There's nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll get into something once I transfer. But I mean, if I get involved with anything, it would be career related.
Okay.
Because I think that'll help me in the further future. There's nothing wrong with going, to a little social functions or anything.
Okay.
Right. But I mean, with with me, I know definitely it'll be career related.
Okay. All right. And what was your career interest?
Sports medicine.
Sports medicine. Okay. All right. Ruby, what about you, girl?
Well,
Oh God.
about getting.
Yeah, I mean, what are you looking for? Well, you're not in college yet.
I'm
You
not
will
in
be
college
going.
yet,
What?
but I will be soon.
Okay. And
did
would you like to get involved, Ruby?
Yeah. No, and then, well, what I'm hearing it's different from high school, so, but, I do actually want to. You know how you see in movies how, they sign up for something?
Yeah.
It's like a lot harder than that.
They have it, but you have to have it done by like a certain deadline. Because I know I
So
wasn't
it's
able
not
to
like,
get stuff.
you go sign up.
Yeah,
for
you
that.
can go sign. Like our
okay.
school has events where you can go sign up, but you have to have it all done by a certain deadline. That was the hard part because I know I was going to try to get involved in some more, but that deadline just kept me to the ground.
If you want to do sports at the school, you might want to sign up for the sport over the summer so you can do it
No,
during
before
the,
that.
no, like intramural sports.
Oh.
No, not like actual
Oh, I thought you said
the
real
varsity. No, like
Okay.
if you want to do intramural sports at the school, you need to sign up over the summer.
It sounded like college is really a lot of hard work, but then it is fun.
It's a lot of planning.
A lot of
Yes.
planning, and that's good. That's good. I mean, but let's talk about. We're probably getting close to ending this wonderful show. And such a wonderful guest. But before we end, I would like to go around and just kind of ask. Ultimately, going through college, and your ultimate goal is, of course, to get a degree. But where do you see yourself in like 7 or 8 years? And I'll give you a few minutes to think about it, but that's something to think about because you know what? You have to have a vision. People without a vision, they perish. And I mean,
Right.
that's kind of deep, but you have to have a vision. You have to see yourself going somewhere. And if you don't, yeah, 7, so I'm giving you a little time. I'm not trying to say
I
4
can tell you
years.
right now, man, you ain't gotta give
If
me
you don't
no
have a
time, I know what I
plan,
wanna do.
plan to fail. So let's talk about, let's talk about in the future. Everybody in here, your future looks really bright to me, but okay, starting with you, Brittany.
Well, I see myself hopefully see myself finished with school, not having to worry about how I'm gonna get my son this, get my son that, and just happy.
Good. Okay.
In the next 7, 8 years, I see myself being independent, an independent young lady, working hopefully with some type of athletic team, being an athletic trainer. So I'll be able to travel and see the world and meet new people because I love meeting new people and doing having new experiences. So just that.
In 7 to 8 years, I see myself, as Javante says, independent. I want my own house,
Exactly.
all out, being able to do what I need,
Own ride,
not having to not having to depend on someone else to get me here, there, and to get me what I want. Business wise, since I'm going into communications, I might take Condoleezza Rice's old job,
That's
being
it.
a spokesperson for the White House. You never know. They
You never
always need
know, that's
spokespeople
right.
because, they doing
Amen.
bad right now.
Good. Excellent.
6 to 7 years.
You got to go to college first.
Yeah, let's just try 10 years. from
Okay,
now.
yeah, you know what?
10
That's
years
good.
from
We'll
now.
give Ruby 10.
Let's go. I'll be probably about 28. Yeah, I'll be probably old.
Oh,
I
Still young, girl.
I see
Remember I used to
myself.
say that.
Let's see. I see myself with some kind of degree. If I want to do sociology because I like to talk and help
Good.
people
Yes,
out. So
it's my
yeah,
minor.
That's what I want to do. But if that doesn't work out, hopefully it does. I see myself, not. I see myself probably what my parents do, opening up a store, doing that. If not, actually, I see myself just, being on my own, like everybody else said, with no one to depend on, just but me. Working, obviously. Hopefully I won't have kids.
You won't, Ruby. Nobody likes you.
Hopefully I won't have kids.
She got
Angelica.
She got lost.
You know what? I'm like, okay, Ruby, you love to talk. Okay. That's why it's called Sound Off. Okay, Angelica.
I say in 6, 7 years, I see myself already graduated from college, done with college, have my bachelor's, even probably go up another degree,
Right. You shot it.
Grad school.
Get that master's degree.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I see myself. Of course, I love to travel. So meeting new people, and of course, you're a fine athlete. Driving up your legs, icing it up.
See, you getting off track right there. You getting off track.
I'm just saying. Basketball, football. I let you girl.
No, you did.
Okay, all right.
Co-sign on that basketball.
Now I see why. Okay.
I myself see myself probably still in school because I plan on getting my doctor's degree. So probably still in school. I am gonna have the house on the hills. I don't know where it's gonna be at. Probably go back home to Miami. I only have one child, so I mean she's pretty gonna be set probably by then. Hopefully, if things are going well, having a small establishment. I want to start my own business. I don't want to work for someone the rest of my life. By then, I should be real set.
And your major is engineering?
Yeah, architectural.
Okay, all right, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, well, the final note. I want to go around really quick. We're running out of time. The very last thing I want to do, I want to go around the table, and I want you guys to give advice. If you had to give one really important advice to someone or students that are going to college or maybe already in college, what would that advice be?
Javante's advice would be to be yourself, only yourself, be true to yourself, and time management. Get your work done first and do everything else later. But work is the main thing.
My advice would be to just have a goal before you go into school, and then don't lose that goal. Just stay focused on that. Please do, because it is so easy to get off track when you're in college. And once you get off track, it is so hard to get back on, because once you get off, you go here, there, and everywhere else. And by then, it'll be time for you to graduate, and you'll be like a whole bunch of seniors who had to take summer school because they didn't stay focused.
Most definitely, I would say stay focused, like Brianna says, because if you get off track, that'll totally mess you up in what vision or sight that you had. Even if you have to take a piece of paper and write down your goals, tape it on your wall or on your mirror, like that's what I did, and look at it every day and have a mindset of work and getting everything done. And then once you accomplish your goal, you'll look back and say, hey, I did it, and then everybody else can do it too.
And stay off Facebook.
Stay off Facebook.
Distraction.
Oh, that was such a distraction.
My advice would be self-preservation. Never give up on what you want to accomplish. Use your future goal as a mirror to where you want to be in life when you do graduate.
That was really good. I would say that was really good advice. Really good advice.
And stay off Facebook.
The advice I give is do your work, stay on top of it, be on time for class, attend classes unless you really can't attend, because if not, you're not going to make it.
Very good. Okay.
When you go off to school, if you do go away from home, don't keep trying to come home every single weekend, because you're not going to find like yourself, who you are on a college campus, if you always spend your time at home. Because then more than likely when you get out of school, where you going to go? Right back home, and you're going to be just like everybody else who don't follow their dreams. They just come back home because it's a safe haven. Like, explore, get out and travel. There's nothing wrong with this more than the United States than South Carolina. And I'm not trying to come back after I get out of college. I'm leaving.
All right, on that note, she's leaving. She'll be back in Conway. Doing well, making a difference in Horry County. I think this has been a really good show, very informative, and I certainly appreciate the fact that you guys got up really early this morning to be in the studios. Sound Off.
Rated T14.
You have been listening to Sound Off. Now, we invite you to join us every Saturday morning at 9 a.m. Now, if you would like to be part of this program, here's what you have to do. Simply log on to www.98.5kissfm.net.
we have a problem.